Jimbob,
right.
special guest. So
Yeah.
it's our first proper live. My first true live, Jimbob's first live in general. So
Yeah, I've never done this before, new experience. So yeah,
bit nervous.
yeah.
So still no people. We're a bit lonely at the minute. There we go. We can go for about 10 seconds. So that's why we've not got anybody yet. So so Jimbob's going to be here for about a week, and we're going to be doing several collaboration videos, which will be fun. Will it be fun?
Well, I hope so. I don't know.
So we're going to do several collaboration videos, a few collaboration lives even. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be nice change really for both our channels.
Yeah,
we don't tend to do stuff like this. It's fresh change, and something for obviously you guys to watch as well.
Yeah, because for those of you that don't know, me and Jimbob from Jimbob's Greenhouse Adventures, subscribe if you haven't already. Me and him are actually really good friends, although he moved up country last year, so we haven't really been able to see each other as much.
Yeah, big change really from what we used to be able to see each other. I think it was fairly regularly. So yeah, it's quite nice to be able to come down, have a chat, and maybe share information with YouTube. And
that's weird. We're still not getting any people.
Bear with
somebody
for a second.
Can somebody type in the chat, please, if you're on? Okay. About 2 minutes. If anybody gets in, can you comment? Because I think our feed could be behind it, saying we've got 0 people. Which, well, we could have 0 people, but yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. He's left the link. So thank you for that, Monty. If you can hear us, thank you very much. Yeah. So Monty, thank you very much for that little raid live, I suppose you could call it. Thank you. Much appreciated. Not sure if you're on now. Yeah.
My little bit of peace.
Hi. How are you? So we've got a few things planned to talk about today. But I thought perhaps start with what we've been up to on the plots lately. So what have you been doing lately, Jimbob?
Well, today I've been potting up sort of tomato seedlings, in particular moneymaker tomato seedlings. Bit boring, but it's all got to be done.
Those things you've got to do.
Yeah. All these jobs you've got to get them done, and it won't be long until they're really getting on and growing much quicker.
Well, thank you, Monty, My Family Garden, for the raid. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. And we got my dog Poppy here today. We were going to have Bilbo, but he decided to run off. So it's just the one dog.
Getting attacked here.
So thank you very much again for the live. Hello, everybody. Hi, Bossy. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Little Bit of Peace. Abandoned City Camo. Moses JH. Hi, Grit. Hi. Up to No Good. Hi. Who else I missed?
Really
hi,
nice
Barbara.
Sorry, Michael.
Go on.
Embarrassing. Really nice to see new supporters here as well. So Up to No Good. That's great.
Yeah, thank you for all the support from everybody. If any of you haven't seen Jimbob's channel from Jimbob's Greenhouse Adventures, please go check it out. It's a brilliant channel. We do similar sort.
More compact space, so you definitely get to see different ways of doing stuff.
And you might
not everything works out, so that's part of it's a learning curve.
You might like Hugh's new book. He's got a book on container gardening.
All right, that sounds quite good. Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that Hugh's nursery then?
Yeah.
I thought it might. Just gotta check. I don't want to get it wrong. It'd be quite.
Thank you, Monty. Yes. Remember to leave a like, please. Thank you. Yeah, Monty, could you put a link to Jimbob's channel, please?
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for the raid, and thank you for everybody who came over. So I thought I'd talk about a few things today. But I was going to ask, how are your carrots going on?
Well,
because do you want to tell everybody what happens?
Well, all right. So not exactly a roaring success at the moment. Now I don't really know what's happening now with them at this exact point because I'm obviously not there. So last time I planted them, they're a bit droopy. Now they were grown in a seed tray, you know, standard 1-cell seed tray, and I've transplanted them from that into like grow sacks, and well, let's just say they're starting to droop. They're not looking too good. I've watered them with a bit of Tomerite with there, a bit of fertilizer, just to start to get them going a bit. I'm hoping they're just going to perk up a bit. I've got loads of other, carrot seedlings. There you go, ready to plant in. So yeah.
So would anybody like to see some? I've got giant African land snails. So anybody like to see them?
I don't know. It's quite interesting. This is.
So I've had them for about 6 months now, and got them as bait. Oh, of course, it's going to be glary, isn't it? I'll take one out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Get snail peel all over my hands. Yeah, so here are my giant African land snails. They're not massive yet, but
they're big enough, though. I'd say they're large.
I'm not looking forward. They'll start laying eggs quite soon.
Oh
God! Quite quickly. I'm not looking forward to that.
No, I was going to say that'd be yeah. Well, you get loads more, though, wouldn't you? Then. So.
I don't want loads more. 5 is enough.
Well, you could probably actually. I was going to suggest you could start a little business selling them, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how well that would be.
So finished my tea, so that's a bit.
Hi, Artist Devil. Priceless Beauty. Hi. Happy Lux. Hello. How's everybody doing then? What have you all been up to?
It looks like Barbara's Allotment's got a giant African land snail.
Nah,
as well,
not JD and Coke. Nah, just cups of tea. Nah, just tea. She dug the seedlings up because she thought they were weeds. I know. There you go. So you got your link now in the chat.
Yeah, thank you very much, Monty.
Yeah, everybody go check out Jimbob's channel for
bit embarrassed
for good gardening content, if I do say so as a friend. So what's everyone been doing today or got planned for today?
Barbara's Allotment, can I just ask how old is your African land snail? It's like
somebody in the comments said
sorry, Barbara's Allotment there, look.
They do grow huge.
Yeah,
well, hence the name.
Yeah. Oh wow, 2 years old. That's impressive, yeah.
Yes, what is it with people thinking carrots are weeds?
I don't know, because they've got quite a distinct sort of look about them. You wouldn't definitely, and when you pull them up, when they're quite old, they've got like a little carrot forming at you, so you kind of know that they're carrots or.
Yeah, what's this weird orange root that's come out of the ground? Weed, obviously.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Throw it away.
Yeah, you got a potato sack, Kelly, of Jerusalem artichokes, didn't you? And globe artichokes. Have you managed to get a few people to be willing to take the artichokes, or are you still stuck with a potato sack? Oh, thank you, Monty.
It's really kind of you, Monty, to do that.
Yeah. So, I'm sure you've all probably bought them before, but the little Tesco's herbs, £1.50.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. They are. I thought I'd buy a couple. They come in quite small pots, I thought, but I potted them up, and they're only £1.50. Into, I think they're in 3-litre pots, but they're doing really well now.
Are they 9-centimetre pots they came in then? Or?
Sort of, yeah, more like yeah, something like that. But I potted them up, and look, I'll show you one. Hi, Mariah. So I'll for them.
Yeah,
we went for the larger stalks and just gave them a good cutback.
Them and grow them.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
There's certain herbs you can't really do that with. Some you can. So there's you're more complex. The plant I had was either basil or mint, and they're fantastic. That's just starting off. They're good.
Sorry, I've got notifications popping up. I can't see the chat.
exciting.
You can tell we've run out of stuff to talk about. Jimbob talks about weather. But so, has anybody heard of the BCSS then? British Cactus and Succulent Society.
Me.
Yeah, I know you've heard of it.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
because if anybody is interested in keeping cactus and succulents, I actually do recommend you check them out online. So you can, if you're below, I think it's below 16, you can get a juniors pass for £5. Basically, you get a quarterly journal full of information. But when you first join, you also get a starter pack with a few cactus and succulent seeds. I sowed them, and they're actually really good. So if anybody does like cactus and succulents, I highly recommend that you do join the BCSS, because they have a monthly meeting. Well, most societies do, most branches of it do. Yeah. And there's always an opportunity to buy a few plants. So I bought a few. I bought this Haworthia. Well, actually, I was given this Haworthia by another member. That's another good thing about it. And it's got white soil, so you can't see it at all. But it's amazing, actually. So people think that cactus don't need much water, but you can actually grow them in aquaponics and hydroponics.
Yeah, it's interesting that, isn't it? How, the vision of a cacti is dry soil, just leave it alone sort of thing. Well, yeah, that is true. And you can do that with sort of, your shop bought cacti. But when you go in a more complicated cactus, watering from below is one of the prime examples. If you only keep a few, cacti, in my opinion, quite different than most other plants. They're quite interesting, really.
So Kelly's just got a parcel. What's in the parcel, Kelly?
Interesting.
Ooh, some large stakes for building supports for grapevines. Ooh. So I've just got to catch up on the chat. I've missed something. Oh, thank you, Grit. Thank you. Had herbs. So Up to No Good's had herbs for years, used them a lot. A couple years ago, decided to put apple mint in their garden. Had to pull it all out. Yeah, they really invasive.
They are, yeah. I think if you are going to grow mint, especially stuff, I mean, my favourite variety of mint, and you can have a look, I don't know the exact name, but it's a mint that smells like chocolate.
Chocolate mint,
yeah.
Amazing.
It's really nice. You can put it in cooking, food, and it actually infuses the taste of stuff. Well, it can be really invasive. So what I like to do is get a big pot and put it in on its own without anything else.
You can buy it in a little 9 centimetre. Yeah. Put it into a large 3-4 litre pot and give it not even a month, and it will just take over the pot. They are very invasive. What else?
Has anybody else here grown cacti from seeds?
Yeah, I did have a few comments saying people had given it a go, but has anybody had any success with it? Or because they can be a bit temperamental.
I was going to say, yeah. Just sort of catching up on the chat a bit there. We've been
we've been talking about our own things. So, Abandoned City Camera Crew's asking if Mexican vine plant can be sown and let to grow, with a bit of water, if anybody knows. Hi, Nick.
Egyptian
Thanks for stopping in.
Family God.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Nick. In the midst of breaking up a concrete slab. Ooh. Thank you, Nick. So Lindsay has grown them many years ago. Did you have any luck with them? Oh, the video's lagging. Oh,
is it? Oh.
Right. Your phone airplane mode?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't got very good signal here where I live. We live halfway up a hill, so. Egyptian mint.
Oh, that sounds quite nice. I might give that a go.
Could be the stream. Several people have said that they're getting buffering.
Sorry, I just...
Yeah. Let's see if we can boost the signal. Right, it is connected.
Really sorry about this.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a... Again, it's new to me, not necessarily new to Mike, so I'm just going to sort of let him lead the way on it. But
oh, so they stopped growing. Yeah, perhaps they were too hot. I just stick them in plastic bags, and they tend to do quite well. I think we're all caught up on the chat. Okay, so
That's good.
Twisted barrel cactus. Then, perhaps they just, perhaps electric propagator was a bit overkill for them.
And best way to do it. And to be honest, if it doesn't really work, at least you've given it a go. That's the way I look at it. At least you've tried it.
Yeah.
You just never know, do you? It might be a roaring success.
No, yeah.
Usually with me though, it is.
So if anybody's new to my channel, you might not know this, but I was given a very old book quite recently. Nature's Own Gardens, and obviously it's going to reflect, but it was made in. Well, there's a bit of writing in the front, but again, it's a bit reflective, and also the writing's really faded. But this book's about 112 years old. It was made in 1907. So it's full of information. I think you can get a brand new copy of this book for about £30 online, and I really recommend it. It's a really good book. A lot of information, and it's got what I like is it's got each month what's flowering, what's growing, what needs to be looked after, and basically just for gardens that don't need as much attention, the best things to grow.
When was this book first published? When were they written? When were they?
1907.
Oh yeah, it says it right on the cover. I should have known that. Well, not on the front cover.
Not on the front cover, but yeah.
1907. It's
the old ways are definitely the best ways.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was pre-war. We sort of lost all of our old-fashioned gardening techniques, I suppose, after sort of people started to try and intensify on stuff and grow as much food as you can. Obviously, then we lost a lot of it. But yeah, it'd be nice to give it a go. You never know, do you? I mean,
no, this book is a real treasure. Though, so many amazing pieces of information.
And I just want to point out that the page, it's something about it. It's like an individual, but all the pages are ripped to size. Like they're not evenly cut, precision, computerized. You can see that it's actually been made by somebody. And that's what I think is really nice about it. And you just don't get that in, most gardening books that you can pick up these days.
So Kelly says we should do a monthly video on what the book advises for that month. That's a really good idea, Kelly. Thank you.
That's really good. Yeah. I think you should do that.
Bye, the Artist Devil. Thanks for popping in. Oh, where we are. How are you? Yeah, sorry, I missed you there in the chat. I'll just take this book away. So, for anybody who's joined since I said it earlier, I'm joined today by Jimbob from Jimbob's Greenhouse Adventures. If you don't know him already and you've not already subscribed, set called Victorian Kitchen Garden. Oh, connection unstable. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can hear us or not now. There we go. Are we back?
No. Technology, eh?
Are we still buffering?
I don't know. It's okay.
Oh, it's okay again.
Okay. Good. Right.
Yeah, so Up to No Good's got a DVD box set called Victorian Kitchen Garden. Says that it's fantastic, and Up to No Good highly recommends it. So if anybody wants a new TV box set.
I just wanted to mention when I first started, because I had, actually no, that's a lie. I think 2 years ago I had a rubbish YouTube channel. And I didn't, when I started this up doing gardening, I didn't expect anybody to sort of actually watch my videos or do anything really. It came with such a shock that people actually care and that there is a sort of a community feeling around it. So it's really nice to know that, everybody's appreciated, which is really nice. Yeah.
Thank you, Moses Joe. Have fun whatever you're doing. And thanks for popping in. So I think that's it. Yeah. So it was amazing when I convinced Jimbob to start new channels because wow, we weren't uploading very much, and our channels basically went stagnant. We didn't have very many subscribers, did we? We had about 20 each, if that.
If it wasn't for Kelly, also my UK home set, I think we'd be in a very different position. So
yeah, we had about 3 or 4 subscribers.
I cannot thank you enough, Kelly. It's really nice what you've done to really give our channel a boost.
And also Monty from My Family Garden.
Of course.
Thank you, for helping me to get to 100. I really appreciate that. There you go. Monty's put another
Thank
link
you,
in for
Monty. Cheers. Yeah, I do apologise for the temperamental technical thingy, but you just can't help it, can you?
No,
yeah.
Yeah, so basically I live halfway up a hill, so my internet is all right at the best of times, but most of the time it just drops in and out. So if we do lose you, we are very sorry. Yeah, sorry if I haven't said hi to you. Just say that, say you've not said hi to me, and we'll say hi. Thank you, Monty.
I think I think the chat's all up to date now. Because I know we had a bit of a delay at the start and stuff like that. So
we had a few issues.
Yeah. But again, that's technology, you can't help it.
So are you going to announce that news, or are you going to wait for your own channel?
I don't know, to be honest.
I
don't know.
I'll let you think.
I want it because it's not set in stone, and I don't want to say something and then not be able to do it, and then it'll get me sad, and it might.
All right, then. What about the allotment? How's that front going? Suddenly's applying for allotment.
I've applied for an allotment.
Applied for an allotment, yeah.
I don't know how it's going, to be honest. I haven't checked the waiting list for a little while, but I think last time I was place 11, so it's not too bad. I'll be probably waiting a little while.
Yeah.
Again, the place is really going really quickly, actually, where we are, because there's a lot of older people that are maybe not, physically able to do the gardening like they used to and growing vegetables, so they're sort of going out of it, and then that's freeing up spaces for other people. So I think that, it's hopefully going to go well, but we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah.
So I'm not doing sunflower challenge yet. If I get a packet of sunflower seeds, I'll do the challenge.
I've got a packet. I've got 2 packets of sunflower seeds. 3, actually. 3. Sorry. What is it?
So
I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Was it? Oh, hi, Shaz. How are you? Yeah. So basically, I think it's Nick's allotment. I think.
All right.
Has done a sunflower challenge. So there's 3 different categories. There's I think, is it the largest flower, the tallest, and then the strangest one, or something like that.
Okay.
You got to record yourself sowing the seed and stuff. But
yeah.
It sounds like quite a bit of fun, but I've just not had any.
I don't know. See, I've got a variety, and you can get this from Thompson Morgan if anybody else is interested. It's a violet. It's called Violet Queen or something, and it's a sunflower. But it's you get violet ones. Then we've got a red one as well, which is like red. Obviously, so it's quite nice to have different colours as well. Not just traditional, but your stereotypical yellow sunflower.
Oh, thank you. Where we are. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream. Thank you. Got with around 50 established grapevines. Is going to be available next year. Yeah, Kelly, see if you can get that. Because am I right in saying that you make wine, Kelly, don't you? So
wow, that's interesting.
So that would be good.
Yeah.
A lot of grapes for you. Catching up on the live. Oh, thank you, Shaz. Thank you. So, your plans with so basically, we've been running out of space in both our greenhouses.
Yeah, I'm looking for. I mean, now we're at the right time of year. We haven't hit our last frost yet. However, we're coming to that time of year where we're starting to think about putting stuff outside, and growing things outside. Actually, it's quite exciting for me because I've got a bit of room that I can actually put stuff outside and grow out.
Oh, this is Poppy. He's probably going to try and lick
it's
us.
Having enough space in it to do what you want to do in your allotment and stuff. And I think with me, I'm looking at more compact ways of doing stuff, so I can pack as many plants in as I can. So I'm going to be turning from using round 9 centimeters to square because I can put more in, blah blah blah, etc etc. So yeah, it's interesting actually when it comes to space because you want a garden, but it's I've sowed these cosmos seeds and I've got loads of them coming up, and I didn't think it through when I did it. I thought, they're all big and they're in the seed tray, and I want to get them potted up just out of the room. I'm going to wait until I can put them outside and I'll grow them on outside with a bit of luck. I'm also going to buy a little mini greenhouse to put all like seedlings, stuff like that in. So really trying to make good use of our space as well, which is interesting.
Yeah. So, does anybody else use mini greenhouses? Because I've tried them in the past, but they tend to just fall over. So I know really you should secure them, but they're a bit of a pain really to actually get
I've had
secured.
a mini greenhouse, but it was it's only a 2-tier. It's quite small. It's good though, good stuff. 10 quid it was, so not bad.
Yeah, because I did a video where I fixed up my mini greenhouse, but the wind was just too severe here a few days ago, and it just pulled the greenhouse apart, basically the mini greenhouse apart. So if you are going to repair your mini greenhouse with bamboo, try and secure it. 5 mini greenhouses on the roof terrace. Oh, wow.
Whoa!
What you growing them then? Just like seedlings or?
Gosh, that's a lot then. Poppy's been quite needy at the back here, so she's just
yeah, she likes attention. Kelly talking about her roof terrace again. Yeah, if you leave them in a sheltered position against the wall, they're fine, but
where my polytunnel is. Excuse me.
This isn't your live stream.
Sorry.
This isn't your live stream, dog. Ours.
Anyway, where my polytunnel is, I say, it's a good sheltered position with quite a lot of sun. So I'm quite, glad in that respect that I've got a sheltered position for it, because I know a few people have had polytunnels like blow away and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So probably quite funny to watch actually afterwards, a few years later, and not at the time. I'd rather avoid that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of a disaster.
Yeah, I've got a very old grapevine. Sorry, changing the subject a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's
but people were talking about grapevines, and I've got a very, very old grapevine because it's been there about the same time as the greenhouse itself has been there. I am going to do a bit of a history video about that.
I was going to say,
I have got
history in there.
Just getting around to doing it because I'm quite busy, so it'll probably be something I do maybe in the autumn or the winter when there's less things to record and less things to do. But it is going to be something that I do. But anyway, this grapevine's really old, and we severely cut it back when we went into the greenhouse, but it sort of took over again. So this year I'm going to try and train it along a beam so that as I'm walking through my greenhouse, I'll have grapes, hanging down across this beam. Problem is, the grapevine, because it's so old.
Grapes are sour.
Yeah, the grapes are really sour.
I mean, I'm not going to be like mean, but I'm just saying that because you were saying, oh, just try one of these grapes. Now I don't know if you were joking or not, which I think you were, weren't you? When you said, oh yeah, try one of these, they're great, and then they were really sour and bitter. I don't know what you could use them for. Making stuff. I've
eaten them all my life. I don't find them very sour.
Do you not? Oh wow.
Problem is, obviously, they are seeded grapes, but I don't find them very sour because I've eaten them for a long time. But
yeah, I suppose if you got used to it, it'd be all right. I don't know. It's interesting.
So Kelly's saying I need to give it some training, severe pruning every year. Yeah, I agree with that. It is.
You pruned it last year, didn't you?
Pruned it back. It was literally just the main piece of wood, and it's
a monster. It was climbing right across the greenhouse. Yeah. It was like, yeah, but it's interesting.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm just listening to
there's congratulations, Jimbob. You've got 51. Thank you, Monty.
Wow! Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, that's really pleased. I'm really pleased with that. Thank you.
So,
thank you, everyone.
Up to no good. Mini greenhouse was destroyed.
Oh,
and they're so mad because they were growing Carolina Reapers. Oh, yeah, I can see why you'd. And they were destroyed. Peppers and chilies and stuff. Oh, I've had trouble with them. I cannot get them to germinate.
I cannot tell you how many times I've had aphids on peppers and chilies. Oh my god! And they just like, and just maybe this is just me, but I struggle to kind of get rid of them. Like, you spray them once, and then I think, great, a couple of weeks later they're back again. It's like, well, you got
to spray them daily, ideally.
Yeah, I do, but it's I don't have them anymore now. I've sort of given up on them. I'd love to have them, but again, I don't have the right setup for it.
Kelly's saying if the grapes are sour, then use them for wine. Which is a good idea.
That you can,
yeah.
Just gonna go another tea run again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking of an appropriate moment to do that. But
now's probably the best time.
Yeah.
So, Linz, you got the potato deal, I think, didn't you? In the back of a magazine, you got the free potatoes. You just had to pay postage. How are those going at the minute? Mine are now sort of coming up, but they've taken their time. And did you decide to chip them, or did you just put them straight in the ground? 28 degrees Celsius to germinate and spray them every day. Yeah. So I've currently got them on a heat mat in my conservatory, and I've got one to germinate, and I can't get any more, but I had the propagator lid on, and that one's beginning to burn, so I'm just going to have to call it quits with the one chili that I do have. Although I was yesterday given a big tray of chilies. I think they were jalapeno chilies, so I've got a few of those now to grow on. You're running out of places to put them, yeah. Have you tried putting them in recycling bags? It was a bit of a weird idea, really, for me. But I stuck about 4 or 5 in a recycling bag. I'm not going to do it again, to be fair, because it took about 100 litres of compost. But, if you want to give it a try, I do recommend it, because you can fit quite a few in them. Oh, you were late getting the deal, yeah. Yeah, I put mine in the ground. I don't bother chitting them, to be fair. And I've got loads of them, so if I were to chit them, my bedroom desk, which is where we are now, would be full of potatoes, because I got a little bit underneath it, which you can seal off. It's the drawer, basically. Problem is, though, I need my desk space for my laptop, seeds and stuff like that, because, well, I'll show you. I'll just move Jimbob's chair out of the way. So I've got little plastic Tupperware container type things in my greenhouse. So I've got one large one in my greenhouse full of the seeds to sow this year. And then, it's going to reflect. Anyway, I've got one for 2020 to 2021 and another box for 2022 to 2023. Does anybody else, have way too many seeds? Because what I tend to do, I get subscribed to 2 magazines. One's weekly and the other's monthly. So I get about 12 seeds a month in total. So that's, I get a lot from that. But also, if I see a packet of seeds that I want, I'll go out and buy it to add to my collection of way too many seeds that I already have. And yesterday I was given a load more peas, and I've already sown 120, or just over 120 peas. I don't even need that many. If I don't sow them, they obviously they're going to go. Well, they were at date really last year, so they gave them to me. But if I don't sow them this year, success rates are going to really considerably drop. So I'm trying my hardest to sow as many as I can. But what do you do when you've got too many? Yeah, I tried mushrooms last year, up to no good, but they didn't do much. Okay. But yeah, the mushrooms, they didn't do very good for me. I got about 1 mushroom, I think, and then they died. So just scroll up the chat. I think I missed something. I was talking. Yeah, it is hard to have enough room for potatoes because they do take up a lot of space. And Grid saying, get mushrooms from a sheep field in September, early morning. Oops, did I say that out loud? To be fair, we don't really mind if you take mushrooms farmers don't really care. As long as we don't like it when you're on our land, to be fair. But if there is a footpath going through, we won't fire a shotgun at you. And that's another stereotype. Not every farmer has a shotgun, despite what people think. Okay, bye, Mariah. Good luck. Have fun. Yes. Yeah, get off my land, yeah. Jimbob's in the kitchen laughing at something. Thank you, Abandoned City Camo. Yeah, I know you're only joking, Grit. Yeah, thank you for coming along, Abandoned City. See you next time, I suppose. Good luck and have fun. Oh no, Jimbob's coming back. Probably with the dog to steal the show again. I think somebody said earlier, I think it was Lindsay, said something about how Poppy needs her own video. She does. She needs her own YouTube channel.
Yeah, she's got you one too, mate.
Oh, thank you, Jim. Mine went cold about an hour ago.
Yeah,
we've not even been on here for an hour.
I drunk mine down. Gosh, yours is
thank you, Jim.
It's all right.
He's the guest, and he's catering for me. Yeah, you can come again.
Yeah.
So, what has everybody been planting lately, other than potatoes? There's only so much you can talk about potatoes. Yeah. What's Kelly said? I've missed something. Planted. So Kelly's planted several wild harvest trees to create 2 wild harvest hedges. Oh, that sounds nice. One of your names is dog is named Poppy as well. Does anybody else have collies? Because it's all I've ever had, but they are just complete characters. We've got one who was brought up on our farm. He doesn't want to know. He likes to be indoors, preferably in the warm. Although he will run off like now, but he does enjoy being in the limelight. You're slightly out of the camera, just so you know.
Sorry.
Beans are losing connection.
Again, I've got to really apologise about this.
I don't think they can hear us. We lose connection. Sorry about that.
What was going on when I was gone?
There we go. Are we back? Back. Okay, that's good. We're back. Yeah, sorry about the buffering. It was awful.
Nice.
I reckon it's Jimbob eating greenhouse cookies. They're just too powerful for the stream.
Good. Yeah.
Keeps popping up every now and again that we've lost connection. Prince squash, vervain, and agrimony wildflowers. Ooh, sounds nice. Stop being a mess. Stop being a messy eater of the cookie, she says.
Sorry, I was really hoping you wouldn't notice that. That's why I was over here, you see, out with the camera. I was like...
Yeah. So, what's everybody... So, any new seeds that anybody's been planting then? Because everybody's going on about loofahs a while ago. How have they been going? Because I'm a bit behind with all of that. I've been focusing on, growing seeds in order to sell, but I haven't really been doing much else.
What have I haven't really sown much. I sowed a lot in March.
Yeah.
And I've been growing on in April. Probably not the best thing, actually.
She says you're not as bad as him. Yeah, Monty.
Cheers, Monty.
You get cake in your tea, and then cake falls on your beard and stuff. Well, it's not that bad, but still. Yeah, I've got a packet of lupins. I don't know when to sow them. Somebody just gave me a load, and they didn't. Oh,
connection's unstable. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I sowed 50 broad beans in 9cm pots, and they're for sale. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I'm going to sow some green beans after. Could anybody else recommend any other sort of beans that are quite popular? People like bean varieties. Anybody?
Have you tried Scarlet Emperor.
No.
No. You want to try them? Scarlet Emperor runner beans, I think.
You got them from.
Yeah, well, I'll give you some actually if you want, because I've got.
Sure?
Yeah, I've got loads.
I know, because you were telling me, I've got loads of broad bean seeds.
Yeah.
I was like, well, where are you hiding them all?
Yeah. Well, loads of people give me broad bean seeds that people have found out I'm a gardener.
I don't know why.
And because I'm younger, Poppy's back. You just steal the show again. But
it's too hot. Sorry. Okay. Interrupt you.
Let's just talk about tea for the next hour of the live stream. No, but beans for drying. Or, yeah. Do you want them to eat or to dry?
Eat.
Eat. Like fresh eat.
Like. Yeah. Fresh eat. Well, a bit of both, really, but ideally fresh eat. Oh,
Poppy is crawling underneath our desk for some strange reason. She's I know what. She's eating all the crumbs from your cookies.
I didn't think she would notice that.
Hello,
she's
Poppy.
just looking at us like so innocent.
Come up.
Oh,
she's come up to the wrong person. Leave Jimbob alone.
Leave Bill alone.
Leave Bill alone. Hello, come on.
Right,
stop stealing the live stream, please.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, Poppy, up on the bed and stop being annoying. Good girl.
She's listening to me a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she listens to anyone, but
Moonlight runner bean. So Lindsay's been recommended Moonlight.
Thank you, Lindsay. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah.
Or Lottie beans are a must.
Oh, right. Kelly. Okay. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, that sounds quite good.
So lupin seeds in autumn for spring growth. I think I've got one lupin.
I remember. Sorry, I keep going back to it. When I came round to yours a long time ago, and you were growing. Say it's a long time ago. It's early last year. And you had loads of lupins that you'd overwintered from autumn. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you did, didn't you? You had quite a few. Or was that? No, I might be wrong then. Sorry. Ignore me. I might be wrong. I don't know. I just remember that. And then I bought 2 trays of them. I remember.
Yeah. How did they go? I'm assuming they died.
They died. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. All right. I didn't mean to.
I don't mind. I can give you some more. I've got loads of lupin seeds.
It's the problem. No, well, there were like plug trays that I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were quite leggy, which wasn't your fault. It's just the way they were. I think they were generally quite leggy, they weren't they? And then when I had them, they just flopped over and yeah.
So is it too late to sow Borlotti beans then? Because Lindsay's saying they need a long growing season.
All right. Okay.
I suppose we could buy plug plants still of them though, couldn't you? I suppose.
What I'm going to do a video of, I'm going to go to a local garden centre now. I'm going to buy some tomato plants. I'm putting a tomato planter in my greenhouse. We're going to buy some courgette plants, all these sort of things. So could you please suggest some good veg plants for us in the chat, or for me rather, just so I can do a video on it, show what I've bought and how I'm going to grow it, because I'm going to have a bit of a twist on what I'm going to grow and how I'm going to grow it, because I've only got one veg plant. It's not very good. It's full of onions, and they're late season onions, so they're going
to be in there
in June. So I've got to be going in grow bags, grow sacks, compact ways of doing things. I know my grandmother was telling me that grow sacks came out in the 70s, and
oh, you can still sow the beans. That's good.
Oh, that's good. Do you, Monty? Do you reckon that I could grow them in grow sacks, or do you think I need a
I can't see why you couldn't.
I don't know, because I can grow French climbing beans. Sacks.
Wow.
And I've done that.
Yeah. How do you support them?
Well, what I did, basically, I had the bamboo canes.
Yeah.
Down, and of course they kept falling over, so I got a bit annoyed. I made a tripod basically, and I stood it outside of the grow sack, and they sort of grew around it like that. It was an interesting way. I'd never done that before. So I sort of stood it over it rather than just. It was quite a deep grow sack though. What I might do actually is like poke the bamboo through the actual grow sack and put it onto what's below it. But anyway, enough of me talking now.
Well, I was watching. Sorry, just Up to No Good was saying that in the South UK, so Southwest for us, like, that's where we are in Cornwall, you can grow exotics, and you've grown Echium before, haven't you, in your garden?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, sorry, because we're quite fortunate down here in the Southwest that we've got the climate we do. As a YouTuber or allotmenter called Rich T. I think that's his name. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. And he's up north somewhere. And I mean, like, up north, he did like North Yorkshire or something like that, and they're on the Dales and all this, and it's really cold. But he's got an allotment, and you just think, wow, how fortunate I am to be able to grow all these things. And he's got a polytunnel, but to be honest, it just like depends so much on where you are in the country, what you can grow different times. So yeah, it's really interesting how it changes like that.
Yeah. So I was watching Country File, talking about exotics and all.
All right.
And in Iceland, I think. Yeah, Iceland.
Iceland.
They have massive greenhouses, heated like geothermal heating.
Oh wow. Very
and they can grow tomatoes throughout the year and cucumbers throughout the year. Yeah.
I've never had any success with cucumbers.
Me neither. I've got one to germinate.
Oh wow.
I have a massive row of them in my greenhouse, but I've only managed to get
no, I don't think they're gonna happen. I don't think mine are gonna go. I've planted.
They need a lot of warmth.
Yeah,
get heat mat if you can.
Not gonna get that. I can't. See, I have to pay for all my greenhouse stuff with my own money, and I work for a farmer. And he pays me all right, but I've sort of like that is like, you know what, I've got to balance the book sort of thing, and I can't be going and spending stuff on heat mats, expensive equipment. I don't know how expensive it is. I'm just assuming if it's electric, it's going to be expensive. That's the way I look at it. But I can just grow different things, can't I? You know.
Yeah. So Frank, I've just realised you're here. Sorry. Hello, Frank. Sorry, I missed you in the chat completely. I feel bad that I've ignored you now for however long you've been in there. We've got 8 people and 16 likes. I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Nice.
Been going for about almost 50 minutes now.
Yeah.
Anything above 8 degrees Celsius is the summer to us up north.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Last year, some of you remember that massive drought thing we had. How hot did that? Because I think, what did you say we had? 25 degrees.
Easy.
25 degrees, 27 degrees was probably the highest. How hot did it get up north then for you lot in the drought period, or heat wave last year?
Yeah, I lost quite a few potted plants in the heat wave last year. So I've not got Hugh's book, unfortunately. I can't find it anywhere, and also I don't get out enough. I spend most of my time in my greenhouse. Still, that's not the point. The point is I can't find Hugh's book anywhere. And I was just wondering, because raised beds and all, they really dry out in the summer. Does he give any advice to stop that from drying out?
He does.
Does he?
On one of his videos, I think it's an older video, I'm not quite sure. I was watching actually, and it was how to improve raised beds, water retention. Now, a lot of the thing was that water would slide off the surface.
Yeah.
Have a look at it. I'll get it for you. And I'll make sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'll find it out and I'll put it down, because it's quite a really good informative video. He's quite sort of a big YouTuber, in our opinion. So he's
it's on Amazon, is it?
Is it? Oh.
Mm.
Oh wow. We'll have a look.
I'm not on Amazon, but yeah, too technical for me.
I once tried ordering compost online, and it was terrible when it arrived. It was all rips in the bag and all sorts.
Yeah, it was. I had a lot of tomato plants burning, which wasn't fun.
I'm a bit concerned, to be honest, because the way I look at it, with the weather and Mother Nature, blah blah blah, it's got to balance itself. And if it sounds stupid.
I know it does.
Listen, had that freak load of snow. Right, and it was really cold, and I lost quite a few plants. I'm sure we can all admit to that we have.
Yeah.
And then we had that really hot spell. So I think the way he has to balance it out, it's got to be even, Steven, and it's got to sort of, you know what I mean.
Well, that's what that riot, or not riot, protest on London Bridge yesterday. # Extinction Rebellion or something.
Not quite sure.
People who would strongly agree with you on that. And
that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
So, Kelly, you're saying that your raised beds stay really moist. How, do you do anything, or are you just lucky? Because I've a little raised bed, and that dries out. Well, the sun comes out and it dries out.
Shall I tell you why? Well, I don't know. This is a theory. Roughly, how much compost did you actually bought compost, bagged compost? Did you put in there?
Well, More. Well, I had more peat than compost.
Right,
People say, "Oh, well, compost will dry out." Yes, it will.
I think peat dries out though quite easy. Though. Not as much though, but it's quite heavy as peat.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly thinks it's the compost she used. Yeah, I used trash compost in it. To be fair.
Grow more.
Yeah, don't name the name.
Well, I don't know.
Don't get like grow more on like having a go at me, but yeah.
I don't think they would, to be honest.
So, has anybody heard of Jay Parker's?
Me.
Yeah, I know you.
Sorry, I keep doing that.
I know you've heard of it. Has anybody else heard of Jay Parker's? Oh, so you use mushroom compost?
Oh wow.
I'd love to. So, yeah, I'm sure everybody can hear you eating.
Nope.
Oh, we got 17 thumbs up now. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, the company. Because I bought a load of bare root strawberry, 36 bare root strawberries, and about 5 of them have actually done anything. The rest haven't. So I know Monty said to plant them out, but to be fair, I just don't think they can do anything. Well, we had a look at we were moving the pots outside today because I've not got enough room in the greenhouse, and we dropped one on the floor, and I had a look at it, and there was no fresh growth at all. We just pulling away at the roots, no fresh growth. It just looked dead. So I'm gonna leave them for a bit out there because maybe they might wake up late summer.
Mine is the polar opposite. Is all mine have got fresh growth, leaves coming out. The only 2 things I can think of that I've done that. Now I know this is exactly the opposite of what you should do with them, but I gave them. I watered them every other day, pretty much, to make sure the compost was always moist.
Yeah.
Now when I did yours were very dry. Maybe that's had something to do with it. I don't know. Also, I fed them with Tomorite, which is quite good. I just use Tomorite for everything. I know it's meant to be a tomato fertilizer, but having said that, my grandmother used. I mean, I get a lot of my gardening stuff from my grandmother, and she uses it for everything. And when she worked at Ask and Brian, the horticultural college, they used to used to make their own there. Yeah, so they always used it. So it's quite interesting.
Well, thing is, mine were I soaked my strawberries for 24 hours as well.
Yeah.
Mine were I soaked them before plantings, but anyway, mine were really, really moist for months, and then they still didn't do anything. And it's only really been the last couple of weeks that I have let them just sort of dry out because I thought, well, maybe they're too, maybe these ones would prefer to be a bit more dry. But now I'm just going to stick them outside. If
our plants, or as I do, I work for a farmer up road. It's difficult because I've got to, have enough money to put back in the greenhouse side.
Yeah. And
there's always going to be costs there. What we're going to do, because that was nearly 20 quid that we both spent on it.
Yeah.
Mine are a roaring success. His aren't, and that's just, I think, the look of the draw, really. Was it
troll alert? Is there a troll in here? Yeah, I think I will contact the company.
Do you think the company's the troll?
The company's the troll.
The company's the troll, in my opinion.
Oh, there's an inappropriate comment, is there? Oh, I don't think I can see it. Unless
is it in the comment section? Oh no, I best not do it. Our internet connection is too temperamental. I'm not going to touch anything.
He does see it. My moderators. Yeah, Lindsay, who was it?
When it comes to compost. No, we're drinking tea.
No, drinking tea.
Drinking tea, yeah. As I was saying, could anyone tell me if they make their own compost, how they do it? And because I've never done it before, and I kind of want to do it. Could you please advise me on that and tell me, what to do?
Yeah. Oh, hello, the cutting board. Thank you for coming in. But no, where we are. I do drink coffee. I am a coffee drinker.
I'm not. I hate coffee. I don't like coffee.
Yeah, I do drink a lot of coffee. But some days I don't like coffee. Other days I do. Some days I'll drink quite a lot of coffee. Other days I won't touch it. So Yeah, I can't see any comments, but I don't know.
You never know.
Obviously, my moderators are that good that it's just
Dealing with it, yeah.
yeah.
Well, when when you guys first started gardening, what was the first thing you grew in terms of like plant wise? Like, was there anything in particular like you first started off with, or
First thing I ever grew in that greenhouse? I have very fond memories actually. No.
Was it not? Honestly, I
tomato
swear.
plants.
Oh yeah.
They were, because I used to do gardening, a little bit of gardening.
Popular choice people agree.
I think yeah, most people it's tomatoes. Oh, Monty's was squash. There you go. I'm proven wrong instantly. Yeah, mine were tomatoes. A friend of my dad's used to bring up tomatoes each year, and I'd grow them. I think I grew carrots as well and courgettes.
Courgettes are nice. I like courgettes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and grow courgettes in a grow bag. I know you've advised me not to, but I'm gonna do exactly the opposite.
Well, no, I think you should do a courgette and grow it.
Well, no, I know you said.
Just don't do, because you were going to do 4, but courgettes need a lot of room.
No, not 4.
Maybe do 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do 2, have them at separate ends of the grow bag.
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I've got to use my space wise in grow bags is the way I can do that.
So where we are saying that tomatoes were the first thing they grew, they are bulletproof. Yeah, they are.
Do you know what variety you grew? A lot of people grow Gardener's Delight, don't they? Outside, I'm saying. Outside, or if inside, it's probably Alicante or stuff like that.
Has anybody heard of Tomato Red Alert? I was given a load of...
No. Sorry. No use.
It's fine. So Monty's saying they are fine in grow bags and containers. Yeah.
Most proud of my little round carrots. Oh, wow.
What I grew at the start. Oh, yeah.
I think those first moments of growing something that really like pleasing, aren't they? I don't know. I just think that.
Lindsay's saying if you are going to grow them, give them plenty of food, and I completely agree with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put as much Tomorite as I can in there before harming them, basically.
Yeah. Well, you can overdo it. Don't overdo
it. I'm
not just give them enough.
Yeah.
So up to no goods first was sparkler radishes.
Oh right.
Yeah, radishes. They're funny ones.
First thing I grew was potatoes.
So I sowed radishes at the same time, indoors and outdoors, same day actually. Now, you'd think the ones indoors, they're warmer, they grow faster. But actually no. My ones outdoors are already forming a decent sized radish. And they've not got many leaves yet either. But they're doing really well. Whereas my ones indoors, despite having better soil, better drainage and more warmth, no, hardly growing at all.
I think maybe they're too hot in there. To be honest, radishes, outdoor plant. To be honest.
I grew them last year indoors.
You did actually, yeah. I don't know, yeah. Kelly, radishes don't like heat. Yeah. Well, now you know, Mike. Yeah. I don't know. I've never grown them indoors. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. They do really well indoors.
They do grow really fast. Yeah. Thank you. Up to no good. Yeah. They do grow really fast.
Where we are has been, they've been gardening for 15 years.
Oh wow.
But you're going to get serious next year. Just throw seeds in the ground. Yeah. I sort of did that last year with pretty much everything I grew.
You had a good success rate last year, though.
Yeah.
A lot of things you did really well.
My radishes, I had 500 radishes indoors, and we had radishes for
You had a lot
weeks.
of radishes, didn't you?
Yeah. They did really well indoors, actually, despite, the drought we had and the heat wave. They did really well.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Wow. Monty's been greenhouse grown since he was about our age.
Yeah, so Kelly's only been growing for the last 10 months.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I've been growing for just over a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly knows way more than me, but yeah. Kelly was in this community before. So anyway, Kelly's an expert at this. Monty's been growing since he was about our age, or my age, and your age, same age. So. Yeah, sweet corn. I find they grow really well indoors. I know you grew them outdoors.
I grew them outdoors, and this is the thing. We didn't have massive, cobs on them. We had quite little ones, but they tasted fantastic. They were really nice. I think they're all right outside, to be honest. I think they're all right.
It doesn't hurt them.
So that's no good. He tried to record and the birds got at him. Well, yeah. There is that. I don't know. We never had that problem actually. Oh, sorry. Michael's clearing up my mess up, mate. Yeah, we never had a problem with birds or pests or anything like that. Kelly just booked. She's not an expert. She's winging it.
Well, you're doing very good for
you are,
Kelly.
You are. I don't. Well. Yeah.
Hi, Chris. How are you, Chris? Thanks for coming in.
Disney World Adventures. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you, Disney. I really appreciate. Well, I think you came in yesterday as well, so thank you. I can't believe we've been going for eating and drinking at the same time.
Yeah,
we've been going for an hour. I can't believe that. We've got 10 people here, 18 likes.
You know what? I was really nervous. Like, well, you know, I was like, really
I was
nervous.
yesterday.
Yeah, at the start of it. Never done this before, so it's really nice to know that actually people are really kind. It makes a change in society, doesn't it?
Once you've, I'm sure everybody who does streams can agree. Once you've done your first one, it's easy. You know what you're doing.
I don't know. I just like
it's terrifying. The first one. After that, you realize how fun it is.
When you pressed, when Mike pressed the live button, go live.
Yeah.
I just went,
Sonny was freaking out a little bit.
I don't know what people were going to think about me.
It's funny because he's more confident than me.
Oh no, I don't reckon that.
He can talk to anybody about anything in any circumstance. He joins all sorts of things, talking in front of people.
Never do that.
Yes, you did. I went to the same school as you.
Well, yeah, but apart from that.
But anyway, Sonny's really confident.
Oh.
Well, somebody like me who has hardly any confidence is quite funny.
I don't know. I was just a bit worried about how everyone was going to react.
Yeah.
And I thought, well,
it is terrifying.
You know. Now the first one's over and done with. It's actually quite nice. It's
Kelly still finds them terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there is that bit of nervousness. It's like because I saw Monty's live and I was looking at that and he was saying, oh yeah, like a few seconds to go now, a few minutes, and I was trying. Oh, thank you, Monty. And I was trying to get the stream working, but I couldn't get it going.
No, we were panicking.
Yeah.
Technology.
I was clicking on that the set time thing that I had, the certain people waiting. Yeah. I didn't know how to start it, so I had to make a new stream. So I hope somebody's not waiting on that one even now. Yeah, at least we didn't get. Yeah, at least we didn't have somebody doing bird impressions. That was quite funny, though. To be fair. Yeah, Monty. Yes, I know. I'm saying it's like, oh yeah, it's fine now, and it was only yesterday. But from yesterday to now, I feel like it doesn't bother me at all. It's just like making a normal YouTube video, except people can laugh at you for your mistakes you make when you make them. For me, it's like that element of being live. Like anything can happen, and there's nothing you can do to prevent that. Well, other than beforehand just changing stuff. But like now, dog could come in and just start going mental and start barking and stuff like that. So you know, it's that, and I suppose that's what makes it fun in a way, because you've got that, you know, you're live. And it's that sort of winging it style. Yeah. Right. I'm going to be right back. Do you want another cup of tea? Should I not just go? That's right. I'll go because I think the dog's... Bilbo ran off at the start of the stream. He's probably back now, so... You watch him steal the live stream. Yeah. I'm in charge now, Michael. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Yeah. Right, this is live TV. Well, thank you, Kelly, for asking. Well, my back. Well, I apparently have. Oh, stupid lights in the way. I apparently have trapped a nerve, so
don't really know how I've done that, other than when I was on a holiday in Gran Canaria, I got wiped out by a massive wave in the sea. Yeah, it was fun. And of course, I work for a farmer, and we're constantly lifting big, heavy feed bags to feed the sheep, cows, etc. Quite a lot of physical work, and it's quite difficult. So I think that's how I've done it. My back's all right now. That's basically what's going on with my back at the moment. Oh, thank you, man. I'm going to move over now. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
So Bilbo's here.
Bilbo.
He's been down our fields having fun. Do you want to jump up, boy? No? Jump up.
Yeah,
good boy.
He's my dog now. I'm Bilbo.
Bill's.
I think Bilbo, whoever fusses him first, he's just like,
Yeah. Oh. So what have I missed? Come on, boy.
There's not much happened apart from me talking to Kelly about my back. Well, you can see the chat here from this point really there, downwards. So
yeah.
it's no good with the webcam. Yeah, I think it's the new. Is it terrorist prevention stuff?
Oh yeah, talking about that. So yeah, I'm literally just the webcam like built into my computer really. So I think it is slightly behind, but you know, you're gonna have to deal with that.
What?
You're making all sorts of faces.
Well, I'm trying to not be noticed. What I'm doing. I'm trying to not get noticed.
So. So up to no good. How many are you on now? Because we might be able to get you a few for the stream.
Like Andrew Fishman, he said, "Take care of your back, young fella. When you're my age, you'll be thankful you did." Yeah, I think my mother, she worked on a very similar farm, and she guy there was in the wheelchair milking the cows. Funny enough, and he was dairy farm like, and yeah, he'd done his back, and God. And again, though, they didn't really think about that then, did they? Back in the days, it was just sort of deal with it type of thing.
So up to good saying that it's good quality webcam for a built-in one. To be fair, I think it's because I think this is a gaming laptop because I used to be a gamer many years ago. Now I'm not really.
Was that
still
4, 3,
2?
Well, I don't know.
Many,
I haven't done it for a long time.
I haven't been a proper gamer for a very long time.
I don't see the point in it.
Why would you want to be a gamer when you can be a gardener, right? Hi, Sam. How are you, Sam? Thanks for coming along. Many years ago.
We both thought the same thing then. Well,
yeah, I suppose I could be both, but I just don't have an interest in it
streaming
anymore.
for over an hour now. It's really, it's quite
yeah.
Yes,
yeah, but we stopped gaming when we were toddlers, yeah. Yeah. Well, when I'm caught up, I will play. You can see it in the background there.
No.
But it's I don't play it very much because I'm rarely caught up.
Yeah, it's I don't tend to do it much, do I, Mike? A bit like that.
Wow, you're normally the one that gets me to play it. I wanted you potting up. He's like, oh please, still I play.
Well, it's because what I do is I tend to brush everything, all my jobs, and I think, oh, you know, I've got no jobs left to do now, so I'm just sitting around getting bored and just like, what's Michael doing?
See you, Disney. Thanks for popping in. I'm don't know about naturally good at it, but thank you.
What are you naturally good at? What, live streaming?
Yeah.
Well, I think you are.
I think you are as well.
I was really worried actually. I know I've already said this. I was quite worried at the start. I didn't know what to do. It was quite uncomfortable. It's like.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Grit Xbox, but I have a PlayStation 2 as well. Yeah, I prefer the PlayStation 2 to be fair. Better games on it.
No, well, actually, yeah, that is true. Better games.
Way better games.
Yeah.
I sound really old when I say that. Well, basically, it used to be my sister's.
Look at Sam's allotment diary.
No.
Never
I hate
ever
Fortnite.
play. I despise it.
Hate that game.
Despise it.
Hate it.
No, never played it. Never going to actually. No, I haven't played it. Never going to play it. You know.
Somebody got me to download it once, and I just literally looked at the game. Nah, that was it. I do not like anything like that, and that's one of the main reasons why I've gone off gaming. To be fair, it's just there's rubbish things in it now, like Fortnite.
Things.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why people do like it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying nobody should play it.
We were at the age where we just thought, you know, we want more.
It's sad because my sister plays Fortnite a lot, and what's the game we normally play? I suppose it would probably be Ark. Basically,
Ark, yeah.
She doesn't like it. It's funny. I know this is going over most people's heads, so I'm not going to talk about it for long. But anyway. I have no idea what that is.
No. So yeah, what was just saying about Ark? It's really cool. It's like a survival game, and you can have greenhouses in it. Is that right? I think you can have greenhouses in it, can't you, Michael? Yeah.
Yeah. So me and him are just farmers and gardeners, and that game. Every game we play, which isn't many, but still, every time we're gardeners.
It's more revolved around farming, gardening, that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Paperboy on the game. Yeah, sorry about the noise. They pick the worst times, our neighbours. So they're retired. So fair enough, middle of the week, that's fine. But a Sunday, they make loads of noise, have bonfire. Basically, the day that everybody is off work, they will have bonfires and stuff. Used to be, me and Sonny, me and Jimbob even. We still play Minecraft occasionally. It's rare, but we do
Very occasionally, yeah.
Very occasionally.
Yeah. Bring back a lot of fond memories.
Yeah, because we used to pretty much every day after school we'd go and play Minecraft for about 5 years, wasn't it? Something like that, or 4 years. So then I think you lost interest. Then I lost interest.
I lost interest, and then you were just like, "Oh, Sonny," and I couldn't be bothered with it anymore. I just thought, I'm sick of it. I want to do actually something with my life. And
then you started playing Ark.
Yeah, it didn't take me long.
Space Invaders.
At that time. At that time, the school was trying to get us to think about careers.
Yeah.
And that's where it sort of turned, actually. It won't be long now until the real world, big world is coming up. It's time to start thinking about what you want to do.
Right, well, we'll stop boring them with video games.
Sorry.
Because I'm getting bored talking about them. Okay. So I can imagine... Well, actually, no, it seems like they're all having fun talking about the games they used to play. But still, we'll move that topic slightly. Lindsay used to play Minecraft, but her son trashed her world, so stopped playing it in annoyance. Well, I got my mum to play it with me once. It was years ago. She just kept killing me. She was really good at it, and it annoyed me. She just bullied me on it, so she stopped playing. Well, I didn't let her play it again.
You didn't let her play it?
No, she didn't understand it at all. She just yeah. Anyway. Changing topic.
Kelly was about to apologise.
I can hear it through the comment, the noise. It's just. So, I got a question, and I know Kelly, I've sort of asked you already, but I'm gonna ask again because I'm really not sure. I know they need potting up.
All right, sorry.
Should I grow these little things, Swiss chard, in grow bags? Or can I grow them in grow bags?
Yes.
I'm hoping it's yes.
I say yes.
Because I really don't want to use compost to fill up 10 litres. And if
they're really roomy, they take a load of room.
They do. 42 bits, 32 bits. Oh, we can. Okay, good. How many could I put per grow bag, Kelly?
They're quite big, don't they?
I'm both. My sister is PlayStation. My cousins and stuff are PlayStation, but my friends are Xbox. So I've sort of grown up with both. So I'm an Xbox PlayStation gaming hybrid.
Gardening, gaming,
the long grow bags.
Yeah. What is it? Westland grow
bags? Durston's long grow bags. I think you can fit like 3 or 4 tomato plants in them, something like that.
I don't buy Durston's. Well, I can't get Durston's. I'd love to buy it.
You put in 3. Okay, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that.
I could probably get that in my ones. I'd get Westland comp bags, and they've got like 3 slots for something, so I think that'd be a right bag.
Yeah. Yeah, great. It does. It has so many free games up for grabs. But I like PlayStation because wait, why do I like? Oh, actually, I don't know why I like PlayStation.
Yeah.
I like the way that I tried to end this and everybody's just going back to it, and the conversations just keep going back to it.
Where, yeah, I just nudged Michael on more
Yeah.
gardening. Michael, we're getting a bit. What scenes do you get, or stuff like that? Because I get amateur gardening. I get
amateur gardening and grow your own. She suddenly stuffs on it.
Oh, stuff.
It's all your fault.
Let's grow your own here.
No, not those ones. They're new ones. But I was going to show you my collection
Grow your own
of amateur gardening from last year. So I didn't get information. Now I can't get it back under.
What's that? I'll go in a sec.
What's happening?
They're just talking about trolling and stuff like that. Where we are, at my family, all those old gamers started to troll you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sort out the camera a bit. I need to...
The joy of like, yeah. Well, we started this. I made like a little thing of ideas for us to talk about, and I meant to talk about just like
through them
our plants. Pretty much, yeah, we got through them all except well, yeah, we actually have.
Yeah.
But I intended for us to talk about plants and seeds, what everybody's doing.
This is what I like about
now
lives.
we've gone to which is better, Xbox or PlayStation.
Well, to be honest, like it's like this is exactly what I mean by lives. Don't know where it's going to go for you. It could, you could plan and plan and plan, but again, it's the people that are watching it. They change it, and that's great.
Thank you, where we are. I appreciate that. I think we'll go for a little bit longer. Call it a day.
Half past, do you think?
Yeah, because otherwise we'll it'll be another day gone.
Yeah.
And we got stuff to do.
Being a bit annoying there. Nothing new there though.
You could be abducted by it. You could in a live. Anything can happen.
You never know.
Well, in this live, my dogs run off and come back, and we've gone from gardening to which is better, Xbox or PlayStation. So a lot's happened.
You don't know where it's going to go, and that's the joy of it. I think that's a good thing, to be honest.
Did anybody play Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or anything like that? Jimbob has very terrifying memories of that.
Have you ever grown? No, I've never grown hibiscus from seed.
No.
Sorry.
We play Pokemon Go.
No, we don't play that.
No, my nan does still.
Ooh.
Yeah, my nan still does. Yeah. It's sad, really. She's better at that game than I am. But to be fair, it's about walking and.
Well, that's it, innit? It's trying to get people active.
I live in my greenhouse, so I mean it's a bit difficult.
Can't really catch any Pokemon there, can you?
No, just the plant Pokemon, whatever it's called. I don't know. The one that's a onion or something. I don't know. He's got like an onion on his back. I don't know.
I never really did do much.
A weird thing on its back, and it's like a turtle, but it's got like an onion on its back.
I think you just imagine.
Probably. I don't know Pokemon.
I don't know. I just have never ever seen that, but you never know.
My other hobbies. Well, I'm glad you asked, actually. That brings me on to something that I was going to cover. And
good.
Don't click away. This is going to sound crazy.
Click.
Which we'll do this one. We'll do the bigger.
Is this a good idea?
I don't know. Wait, just check they're alive before I show everybody. Yeah, they're alive.
Don't worry, it's nothing.
So I keep ants, basically. That's one of. Well, this was a hobby that I've had for about four or 5 years now. You can't see it, I know. Sorry, but basically, you get little things like these, little test tubes. Capture queen ants. They lay loads of eggs. I think I've got one worker at the minute and a massive pile of eggs. I'll do a video on it one day. but I can't really show you with the current camera.
No. Yeah. My other hobbies, gosh.
You've got about 1,000.
No, not really.
Horse riding.
I don't do that anymore. After I fell off a horse, I've sort of thought, no, forget this. I didn't want to do it. To be honest, I just kind of thought into it. My other hobbies are farming, to be honest. I do a lot of farming.
Yeah,
work,
same.
helping out on the farm. And that's quite, it's quite good.
There we go.
Can you see that? Yeah, right.
So that is a Mesa barbarus harvester ant.
Gosh.
So these are the ones that you might see them sometimes on flowers taking the seeds. They basically make a sort of bread out of the seeds. So this is just a queen. She's currently moving all of her eggs around.
Can I ask, why is there a cotton bud in there with water at one end?
So that she can drink and so that she doesn't drown in the water. Because if I take the cotton bud out, the water will go on her and she'd die.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's my other hobby. And obviously farming as well, but more of a career than a hobby for me.
I don't know, who's bigger? Well, actually, that's a really dumb question.
What?
I was going to say, who's big on farming, me or you? But
I live on a farm, so.
Yeah. And again, I wonder who works more on it. I don't know. I don't know, because you want to go down more horticulture as a proper career, don't you?
Well, yeah, but you can still incorporate
horticulture. Oh, no, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that, like, what you're going to focus on most would be horticulture.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure if that will end up happening because, you know, I will still be doing farming. It'll be farming and the horticulture.
Yeah, I'm going to combine them.
It'll be two different. Yeah, well, I'm basically combining.
I'm going to do way more agriculture than horticulture. Sorry, it's, you know, that's just, I won't be selling plants as much as I do. I just, you know, take it easy on that front.
I'll be mainly agriculture because I've got a large farm. Oh, bye, Kelly. Thank you for coming along.
Bye, Kelly. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to have you here. That's not very reassuring now from the computer.
No, yeah, the computer's telling us to go. So, well, we'll go for another like 3 minutes,
yeah,
and then we'll start to wrap it up. Don't make a joke out of it like we did yesterday on the train. Yeah, even the internet's telling us to go.
Yeah.
To be fair, we have been on an hour and a half basically. Everybody's having really interesting conversations.
We're just like
we're just going on about what we want to do, which nobody really cares about.
So what we're gonna do after the stream in the greenhouse then?
Right. Well, I'm gonna finish building a bench, and you can do whatever you want because you're a guest.
I'm potting up stuff to put on the bench.
Well, I mean, if you want to, you don't have to though.
Well, what's most productive for me to do? To be honest, that's what I'm.
Whatever you want to do, really, Sonny. There's no specific thing.
I don't want to spill this anywhere.
What? Was it empty?
No, it's just got a little bit.
Oh, well, then just stick it there. Thanks. We'll start wrapping the computer up. So,
Are you finished with yours?
Yeah, I bet my watch time will be amazing. Not for a minute. No, I'm not.
Just depends. Again, what do you want us to do with the lives? Do you want us to do them every day for the remainder?
Well, different people are going to say different things.
Yeah, I know.
We might do it, we might not, basically.
Yeah, just got to wait.
We're being trolled by the old fogies. Yeah, you oldies are.
I'm not that old.
You're not that old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jing.
See you later.
Yeah, see you another time. Bye.